Formula 1 has many highs as well as lows in the form of major accidents. Time and time again, the FIA has tried to make the sport as safe as possible with the latest technologies and developments. This is Racing News 365 with today's answer to the question, what safety measures do you find on and around a Formula 1 car? Speed, fuel, people, obstacles and safety is a combination of words that's difficult to put together, yet this is the case in every Formula 1 race. In the modern era, especially in the 1990s, there were an awful lot of one-sided accidents, and from that moment on, safety in a Formula 1 car had to change dramatically. For this we have to look at one man, Charlie Whiting. This British motorsport official joined the FIA in 1988 as technical delegate, and over the rest of his life, he helped oversee the introduction of a headrest in Formula 1 cars, safety cells, high cockpit edges, and most recently, the halo. Let's start with the so-called safety cell. These are all made by hand from carbon fibre. This material is twice as strong as steel, but 5 times as light. The cocoon is made up of to 12 layers of carbon fibre mats, each of the individual threads being 5 times thinner than a human hair. Between these mats, there's a honeycomb-shaped aluminium layer that further increases the rigidity of the cell. The weight of this entire cocoon is around 35 kilos. Should the car start to roll during a crash, the so-called roll bar offers protection. This is to prevent the car from deforming as soon as it rolls over. After all, you wouldn't be very happy when a car weighing over 600 kilos is lying on top of you. Several drivers owe their lives to this safety cell. One of those drivers was Robert Kubica during the 2007 Canadian Grand Prix. His car hit the crash barrier at a speed of 300 km per hour, while his car was angled into the air. The peak G-force ended up being 75 G. Other than a bit of pain and having to sit out one race, Kubica was able to get back into the car without any problems. What we shouldn't forget as well is the driver's outfit. Before 1952, drivers still wore cloth caps, until helmets made of cork became compulsory that year. Since then, it's become slightly more professional. Carbon provides the overall strength of the helmet. A Kevlar layer provides protection against sharp objects. The material is resistant to high temperatures, and the helmet weighs just over 1 kilo. Since 2018, there's also been a development in the driver's gloves. They contain biometric sensors that track the driver's heart rate and oxygen content in the blood. Fireproof suits as well became mandatory in 1972. Today's suits can withstand temperatures of up to 800 degrees for at least 11 seconds, something Romain Grosjean most recently owes his life to. The headrest surround, introduced in 1996, also helps drivers immensely during the race. The headrest is made of a material designed to help absorb shocks during a crash and prevent neck injuries. Steel cables attached to the tyres prevent them from flying around in a crash. Also, since 1997, all cars have had an accident data recorder that collects information about the crash and shows how well the safety measures worked, a kind of black box for F1 cars. And of course, what should not be missing from this story is the halo, introduced in 2018. This titanium construction weighs approximately 15 kilos and has without a doubt already saved the lives of several drivers and prevented injury for others. The halo is designed to withstand a vertical pressure of 12 tons. To make that more visual for you, the halo should easily be able to support a London double-decker. Meanwhile, studies by the FIA have shown that driver safety is increased by 17% compared to the old open cockpit. Now you're up to date again. Can't get enough of everything to do with Formula 1? Then don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Want even more? Then go to RacingNews365.com. There you'll find the latest news, special interviews and our podcast.